Happy anniversary.
For the Steven Universe pilot.
Yes, we're first time in over 2 years.
We're talking about Steven Universe on this channel.
What is it?
Well, we probably mentioned it a few times, but like the first time doing a dedicated Steven Universe thing.
Sorry, I don't. It's just that we don't have anything. We have something planned, but just need to get around to it. And when our schedule's not busy, when the channel's not busy with other things.
Right now,
here's a little bonus.
Here's a little bonus video. Turn that computer towards me a little better, please. All right. And now, so what we're talking about here is our cursed Steven Universe alternate universe. We've dubbed this the sci-fi alternate universe. It was originally called the human alternate universe, but then we realized we retconned most of the characters to be like fantasy races, like dwarfs and cyclopses and goblins. So like
straight up aliens.
Straight up aliens. So it didn't really work anymore.
So, well, actually...
we do have the episode list in this, so
yeah,
that was unnecessary. Okay, whatever, don't bother. All right.
So, this list is a document...
Okay, first, let's read what we put. All right, you read what we put here.
This is when I posted it to Reddit, because I needed context.
Yeah, and here's what Noah put on the list.
This list is a documentation of the Steven Universe sci-fi, which we originally used the word human, but most of the characters in this alternate universe weren't human anyway. It's alternate universe that my brother
voice acted. Yeah.
Brother
he was using my Reddit username.
And voice acted it for me from October 2015 to February 2019. It's a nonsensical mess that has little to do with the source material. All aside from the characters, we got inexplicably canon shippings, random crossovers, and completely absurd story arcs in the series. So I had the idea to try and recall as many episodes as possible for documentation purposes. We couldn't remember all of them. I can't remember all
the episodes.
All the episodes, but most of them are accounted for. The ones we couldn't remember were marked with empty. That aside, I'd enjoy what was probably the most ridiculous long-running projects that my brother has committed to. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments, and I or my brother will try to answer them to the best of my abilities. Well, without introduction out of the way, let's get started.
So, Season 1A. Now, we turned Gemglow, the first episode, into Gang War. Now, there's already something weird here, because tensions between Jasper and Garnet's gangs escalate.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, Jasper's in the first episode.
Okay. I think you can understand what the plot of this is by that synopsis.
Yeah, Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl are the gang war with Garnet, Peridot, Jasper, Peridot, and Lapis.
This is quickly. I'm assuming this is like quickly thrown out.
Yeah, this plot point of the gang is completely thrown out later.
Like the very next episode.
Oh, so I don't know what the fuck this is for.
Also, if I remember correctly, Steven was not in the episode.
Yeah, Steven was in the episode. I want to say
Steven is not in every episode.
Yeah.
Because we decided
the Peridot's the main character instead.
Oh, more on that. Tefira Mirror.
No.
Or Laser Light Cannon became.
Yeah, Tefira Mirror. Peridot helps Lapis get over her fear of mirrors.
Yep, the second episode is...
And Noah's already inserting his rapid Lapidot shipping.
It's pretty self-explanatory, right?
Yeah?
For this episode, or for that plot.
Alright, Cheeseburger Backpack became Garnet's little universe. Garnet babysits for Greg.
Yes, this was Steven's the first episode was Steven.
Yeah.
Yes, the main character.
Didn't appear till episode 3.
The titular character didn't appear until episode 3. Together, breakfast became
Sick days. Days as in like D-A-Z-E.
Eh.
Sapphire catches a minor cold, but things quickly spread out of control.
That's
topical.
That's very topical. Oh.
Yeah, basically everyone gets sick.
Eh.
And they all have a sleepover at Sapphire's place.
Okay.
Yeah, now in case it wasn't obvious, Ruby and Sapphire are separate characters of Garnet. They're Garnet's parents.
I really don't want to go over how this works.
No, apparently Cyclopses
Can reproduce with either Cyclopses
can reproduce with humans regardless of gender. So
or dwarfs
or dwarfs or whatever.
In this case,
so Sapphire and Ruby, like apparently Cyclopses grow an extra eye, and then that eye turns into a baby.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's you think he understood his own lore?
I don't know.
Frybo.
Peridot brings the Fry Shop mascot to life.
Yep. Instead of a gem-powered object,
it's Peridot.
Peridot does a thing.
Yep, Peridot.
That's what you can describe. Season 1A can be described as Peridot does a thing.
Yeah.
And Steven messes it up.
Cat fingers became feline unwell. Steven meddles with one of Peridot's experiments and ends up combined with a cat. What?
Bubble buddies.
Steven sneaks a pack of Peridot's experimental gum into school and ends up literally stuck to one of his classmates. Yeah, Steven went to an actual school at least earlier in the series.
It's like, I guess after this incident, he became got homeschooled.
Yeah, because I like the fact that they probably expelled Steven because he was bringing Peridot on ridiculous inventions to school.
I'm correct. I think Peridot had Peridot. Okay, I think background information. Egg was already rich.
In this universe,
but he
owned a mansion,
but he'd rather stay.
But he's attached to his van, so he just lives in the van, and Pearl lives with Steven in the mansion.
And Peridot has her lab in the
basement of the mansion, and because she was kicked out by her mom, Yeldia, or sister.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's complicated. I don't even know if they're if she's her mother or sister at this point.
I don't know.
In the alternate universe. Yeah. By the way, we called the diamonds
Dia.
Yeah. The Yeldia, Pindia, Widia, and Bludia.
Because their real names are actually either voice actors.
Well, I don't know about that.
That's what you said.
That's what I said.
That's what you
It feels weird though.
I know. Okay, serious Steven.
Steven tries to prove that he should be taken seriously.
Same thing.
Yeah. Tiger Millionaire. Steven joins the Amethyst and underground wrestling.
Same
thing. Steven's lying. Steven somehow becomes friends with a wild lion.
Yep.
Same thing.
Arcade Mania.
Garnet suffers from a video game addiction.
Yep.
Same thing again.
Giant woman.
Peridot conducts more experience from her fusion machine. Wow, so she ends up combining Pearl and Amethyst.
So many birthdays.
Steven finds out that Pearl has never had a birthday party before.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a very fucky episode.
They are really dark.
Now, a bit of a trigger warning.
Warning. Steven, Steven tried.
They're like two different things, both eating disorders and suicide. This early in the series, I don't know why we decided to do this. This is fucked.
Yeah.
Fucked and really insensitive, but
So the point is,
Steven holds a birthday party for Pearl, and Pearl was anorexic.
Holy fuck, Alex.
Which is later retconned because I didn't handle it well at
so
all.
Insensitive.
And Steven threatened to kill himself if Pearl didn't eat cake. Like, Jesus fuck.
Steven, what the hell?
Yeah. How old were we?
You were 12, I was 10.
Oh, jeez. There's a 12-year-old creating angst for the sake of angst. Oh,
Okay,
God.
Lars and the Cool Kids.
Steven and Lars are going to hang out with the cool kids in town with their teenage shenanigans, get them into deadly trouble. I don't remember what actually happened there. Onion Trade became crazy on the cob. Steven goes to extreme lengths to get a hold of a limited edition action figure.
He's eating the
cream corn.
The cream corn.
And he was getting, and there's action figures coming with the cream corn, which sounds disgusting to be inside of cans of corn. Or was it corn cereal?
Corn cereal.
It was corn cereal. He was eating so many boxes of it, and he just really wanted this Cornelius figure. And he literally called the manufacturers asking for a Cornelius figure. It was so dumb. I don't know why we came up with this.
Steven the Sword Fighter.
Pearl ends up in a hospital after an attempted murder by her sister, so Steven brings her a blossom from her favorite tree. Now, her sister is Salt, as a reference to
a joke video.
From the blog, Did You Know Steven Universe?
That wasn't from Didn't You Know?
What was
it? Just a joke,
joke video.
A fact video. It said Pearl was based off of
originally based on a bland antagonist.
An antagonist named Salt.
It was considered too bland and was scrapped.
Salt. So, yeah.
All right. Lion 2, the movie. Steven and Connie were trying to ride Lion to the movie theater, but Lion has other ideas.
By the way, that's one of the few mentions of Connie in this in this series.
Yeah, I really gave Connie the short end of the stick here. I feel bad about it. Yeah, most of the time Connie's just replaced with Peridot.
What, you don't believe me? All right. No.
You okay, Benny?
All right. Next episode.
Beach party. After a battle between damages fish to pizza, Steven throws a cookout at the temple to mend the relationship between the pizza family and the crystal gems.
Same thing.
Rose's attic. Steven discovers his mother's attic.
Instead of Rose's, I guess, having really strange things happen there, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh no.
A huge problem. Instead of Coach Steven. We didn't even put that.
Yeah.
So these. All right. Peridot's fusion ray is stolen by Yeldia, who fuses Garnet and Amethyst just to mess with them.
What? That's not even a reason.
That's not even a good reason.
She just...
Yeah, Yellow Diamond is just wants to be a little shit. Or a big shit. And
joking victim.
Yeah, joking victim. When Lars pawns off all his work on Sadie, Steven helps out by working a shift at the Big Donut.
Yeah, it's the same episode. Steven and the Stevens.
Steven needs a musical partner for an upcoming show and uses a time travel device to recruit the perfect bandmate. Himself!
I'm assuming he's took it from Peridot.
Yeah, probably. Monster Buddies. A mysterious troublemaker injects Nephrite with a serum that turns her into a monster.
Who? An indirect kiss.
Empty. We don't remember what this one was.
What?
I don't. It probably involved Peridot instead of Connie or something. Alright, so, well, you see...
Oh no.
Then we get into the end of season 1A, and now we know who this mysterious troublemaker is.
Mirror God.
Mirror God. Lapis is kidnapped by Onals to be a vessel for a water deity. You should see the face Noah was making there.
Who?
O-N-L-S. Onion Lairs.
Onion!
Yeah. Onion! Onion was the season 1A antagonist.
Ocean God.
Lapis loses control of herself after being infused with the water deity.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Also, Onion's last name was Lairs because memes.
Don't press the button.
I'm not.
Your fingers away. Season 1B.
House guest. Greg stays in the mansion for a while. Basically the same, but mansion.
Space race.
Pearl wants to go to space, so Steven accompanies her. I remember they like bended tie or something and traveled to the end of the solar system.
I don't know.
Without time passing on Earth or them aging or something. Somehow.
I don't know.
Where they had to pack food for the trip and stuff. And I distinctly remember that at the end of it,
this video is just. Oh God,
there was a literal shitstorm.
Literally.
Because the rocket was filled with Steven and Pearl's shit from the trip, and they dumped it all on the Earth, like crop duster style, and it was... Why? Oh, also, did I mention that a huge problem? Amethyst was fused with the Earth, so Amethyst got covered in shit, basically. Yeah, Amethyst was fused with the entire planet. No big deal.
And for like 20 episodes.
For 20 episodes.
Alright, secret team.
Steven, Pearl, and Amethyst try to keep Garnet from finding out about the surprise party they have planned for her birthday.
Alright.
Island Adventure. Steven takes Lars and Sadie on a vacation to a magical beach to mend their friendship.
Alright, same thing.
Keep Beach City weird. Steven gets caught in Ronaldo's paranormal theories about the strange occurrences in Beach City. Fusion cuisine. In an effort to win over Connie's parents, Steven convinces Peridot to merge Pearl and Garnet into one and pretend to be his mother.
Yes, this was the first appearance of Sardonyx.
Yeah, Sardonyx appeared here as Alexandrite.
Garnet's universe.
Garnet gets into a fight with her parents after finding out the Sapphire erased her memory to prevent another arcade addiction.
I came up with this.
And you know what else Noah came up with? Garnet tried to kill herself because of this again. What is with all of this?
Angst for the sake of angst.
Why are there so much threatened suicide in this?
Alright.
Well, this is so cursed. I guess you are the only one here, the alien tree. I'm so sorry you have to hear this cursed content. Alright. Watermelon Steven. Steven discovers a new power when he grows a patch of Steven-shaped watermelons.
Same thing.
Okay. Lion 3 straight to video. Lion won't stop laying on Steven's face while he sleeps.
Okay.
Warp Tour. Peridot travels around the world with Steven using her new teleporter. Wow.
I'll own together.
Steven and Connie want to know what fusion is like.
Okay, so what happened?
So Peridot learns that her fusion ray.
Peridot is the real main character.
It should be Peridot universe.
The test.
You said the test. Steven gets anxious about finals.
Yep.
We took it literally. Future Vision. Garnet impresses Steven with a trick she inherited from her mother.
Basically the same. On the run.
Steven travels across the Earth with Amethyst.
This is where it's finally undone.
And Amethyst is no longer merged with the planet.
What the fuck?
What was that plot point? Horror Club. Steven goes to the lighthouse to watch scary movies with Ronaldo, Lars, and Sadie. Winter forecast. Steven has to get Connie home before it snows. Okay. Max the capacity. While cleaning in Greg's storage unit, Greg and Amethyst are reunited with their favorite sitcom, Lil Butler. Marble Madness. Peridot invents a new type of vehicle and struggles with marketing.
What? Okay.
Right. Rose's scabbard. Pearl gets sentimental after finding one of Rose's old belongings.
Open book.
Steven and Connie reenact scenes from a novel using some of Rose's old possessions.
Alright.
Right? Shirt clubs. I thought it was club.
Yeah, club.
Steven and Buck Dewey make t-shirts together.
Alright, same thing.
Story for Steven. Greg tells Steven the story of how he met Rose Quartz.
Okay.
The message. I don't know, so just empty.
If you're wondering what that...
Empty.
No thoughts, head empty.
Yes. Political power. The Crystal Gems cause a power outage in Beach City, so Steven helps Mayor Dewey control the situation.
Oh boy. Yeah. And then the two-part season finale.
The Emerald. Garnet learns the truth about her Aunt Emerald. This, not to be confused with the canon Emerald, this was a Gemsona Emerald.
Oh, you stole.
Yeah. Alright. Jailbreak. Emerald gets out of prison.
What was she in prison for, you ask?
She creeped out the police officers.
Wait, I don't think that's... I don't think she can arrest...
She was spouting existential stuff to them and scared them so much that they put her in jail. Yeah, sounds about right. I don't know how long. I don't know if I specified.
Alright, season
Probably
2.
10 years.
That's season 1. Yeah, what the fuck? You thought that was weird? It's gonna get weirder.
Season 2 starts with a Empty and full disclosure. Joyride. The cool kids help Steven put some fun back in his life.
I don't know under what scenario.
They probably took one of Peridot's marbles.
Oh, okay.
All right. Say Uncle. A long-lost relative of Steven's comes to town to aid him in unlocking the power of his mother's abilities.
Same thing.
Yeah. Love letters. Steven and Connie help Jamie the mailman with love.
All right. Reformed.
Empty. Sword of the Sword. Connie trains with Pearl to be a sword fighter.
Same thing.
Rising tides, crashing skies. Ronaldo does some investigative reporting on whether Steven and the Crystal Gems are safe for Beach City.
Keeping it together.
Hefty. We need to talk. Steven Greg tells Steven and Connie the story of how he learned about gem fusion. What? What? Shouldn't this be like a Hempty?
Oh yeah, it should be a Hempty.
Chility.
Chili did.
Chility. All right. Steven tries out Peridot's dream projector with some of his friends. More Peridot. Talk with the dot.
Instead of cry for help.
Peridot hosts a talk show.
Yes.
Yeah, Peridot was a talk show host in this reality.
Peridot was a celebrity.
Yeah. Because of course, Noah being a Peridot simp, he had to make Peridot a celebrity.
Shut up.
Keys to a motel. Steven sends Garnet on a vacation with her parents in hopes that they stop arguing about Garnet embarrassing them on live television, which happened in the previous episode. I don't remember what Garnet said that embarrassed Ruby and Sapphire.
Say about them?
But yeah, they like kidnapped Ruby and Sapphire.
She just
and shoved them into the trunk of a car.
What the
and drove them all the way into Florida.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
What the fuck?
Onion friend. Steven and Amethyst visit the strange world of Onion's house.
Same thing.
Historical friction. Steven and Jamie put on a play about the founding of Beach City.
Same one.
Friendship. Empty. Nightmare Hospital. Steven and Connie sneak into a hospital to recover Rose's sword. Yeah.
This one.
Sadie's song. Steven helped Sadie put together an act for Regipalooza.
Same thing.
Catch and release. Steven and Peridot go on a fishing trip with Yellowtail.
Yep, we took
that
fishing is all about catching and releasing.
Yep. When it rains, Steven helps Peridot, who's afraid of thunderstorms.
Yep. Back to the barn.
All right. Peridot and Pearl compete in a robot building competition. Okay. 2-4. Empty. The answer. Ruby and Sapphire explain how they first met on the Valentine's Day special of Talk with the Dot.
Jesus. Okay, that... Yeah. Do you even want to go over that?
I don't remember it.
It was some... Cyclops and a blood moon or some shit.
Yeah, Cyclops and a blood moon become like werewolves, so they turn other people into Cyclops.
They also eat really weird, really gross pizza.
They eat human flesh pizza, I think.
And like that's also how you cure them.
Man, I don't know.
I don't know. It's just dumb.
It's weird. Steven's birthday. Steven has a birthday party out at the bar, and he decides he has some growing up to do.
Thing. Oh no.
It could have been great. Empty.
Oh no.
Message received. What the fuck?
What?
Flowey. Flowey helps Zelda inject a sentient blob of flesh made from the corpses of many different creatures below the surface of the earth. What?
What the fuck?
What does it mean?
What the fuck does... What?
Why is Flowey here?
Here.
What?
Okay.
Log date 7/15/2. Empty.
Season 3.
Super Watermelon Island. Bobs and Jasper's genetically modified dogs swim away to a remote island, so they must chase the dog.
Oh yeah, there's some stuff we've been. All
right, the Malachite is
like
two dogs.
The
Malachite and Golden Malachite.
They got yeah.
And
they're like genetics or something.
Yeah. Flesh Drill. I hate that title. Steven and Peridot go to the center of the Earth to put Yeldia's experiment out of its misery before it grows enough to disturb seismic activity.
Yep. Same old Pearl.
Pearl takes one of her sisters on a helicopter trip around the world.
What?
Yeah. She takes Yeldia on Yelper on a trip around the world. Yelper is Yellow Pearl, if that wasn't obvious. Barnmates. Well, no, you know why I did say old Pearl? Because I love doing my Yellow Pearl voice. That's way overdone and it's way too extreme.
Yeah, what the fuck?
All right. Barnmates. Peridot establishes a teleporter system between the barn and the universe estate.
She had a barn. Okay,
I guess Peridot owns the barn now.
The barn was her recording studio, I think.
Yeah, barn was her recording studio.
All right, hit the diamond.
Ruby's sisters challenge her and her friends to a game of baseball.
Oh, yeah, all
the Rubies are sisters.
They just wanted to play baseball.
Hit the diamond. Ruby's...
No,
we just read that. Steven votes. Steven is so excited that he jumps for joy. He jumps way too high.
Yeah.
You see, we explained most of Steven's powers with fairy magic.
Yes, he's half fairy and...
Because, his mom was a fairy.
Yeah.
Drop beat dad. Steven helps Sour Cream put on a show, even though Sour Cream's stepdad doesn't approve of it. Mr. Greg. Egg. Steven, Greg, and Pearl take a trip to Empire City to live the good life.
All right. Same thing.
All right.
Test
What was this? This was
Instead of Too Short to
Instead of
Ride.
Too Short to Ride. It's Test Your Metal. Professor Pines provides Peridot with a cybernetic implant that allows her to control metal.
Who's Professor Pines?
Stanford Pines from Gravity Falls. No, obviously.
By the way, he actually has.
He has a cameo in every episode. You know, whether it be watching Garnet threaten to kill herself through the window,
or working for that corn, or working for the corn
company. Yeah, yeah, it's just a running joke.
Okay, I was also a huge simp for Ford.
Yep. All right, the new Lars. Steven gets a new look into Lars's life.
Yep.
Beach City Drift. Steven and Connie get into a high-speed car race with their biggest foe.
Alright.
Restaurant Wars. Steven must help the Frymans and the pizzas settle a reignited rivalry between their restaurants. Kiki's Pizza Delivery Service. Steven saves Kiki from some delicious nightmares. There's a lot of filler in this season. So,
Season 3 had a lot of filler.
A lot of character development episodes.
Yeah, as they call them.
Chapped lips instead of Monster Reunion. Steven and Nephrite discover an infinite source of chaps in another dimension.
I don't know.
I don't know what this means. I don't know why this is a thing. Let's see. Jasper falls in love with the engine of Greg's new ship.
Oh.
Yeah, for some reason Jasper
is omnisexual.
She'll fuck anything that moves. I don't know why this is a thing.
Jasper was really weird in this.
Jasper was so cursed in this. She gets even more cursed later on. Just you wait.
A little after.
Greg the babysitter. Steven learns the tale of how Greg came to work at the car wash. Okay.
Monster Hunt.
Steven and Peridot search for mutants so that they can help them regain their original form.
You see what I mean?
Replace Connie with Peridot. Crack the Whip and Steven versus Amethyst are both empty. Bismuth. Steven and Bismuth explore an abandoned building and reminisce about the past.
Oh.
Burgers.
What?
Jasper is distraught that her favorite burger joint is going out of business, so Steven devises a plan to help. Burgling. After his previous plan failed, Steven infiltrates the burger joint in an attempt to renovate it after hours. Back to the burger. Steven desperately begs the owners of the burger joint to keep it open. Fully cooked. Jasper's favorite burger joint celebrates its grand reopening after Greg steps in to offer his financial support.
That was the 4-part finale.
Yes.
It was all about
burgers.
Hamburger.
Season 4. All right. Instead of Kindergarten Kid, Freak of Nature. Peridot decides to adopt a pet in the spur of the moment decision. You see, the frog bird roadrunner monster is a little different. We said it's Labradorite.
Labradorite.
We're just gonna call her Labradorite.
Yeah.
Labradorite's a little different in this. Instead of being like a transformed human or humanoid or
what corrupted gems were in this.
Yeah, they were just like radioactive stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
she's just a weird genetic experiment that someone made. Aiden Peridot decided to adopt because she's no stranger to weird science experiments.
Know your fusion.
Steven remembers that Peridot's fusion ray exists.
Steven and Peridot.
Yeah. They were more iconic duo.
Okay, are we sure this isn't just the sci-fi isn't just our version of Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
Steven and Peridot are just Rick and Morty.
Oh my god.
Buddy.
All right, so Buddy's book. Steven visits the library with Connie and uncovers a long lost book. Mindful Education. Empty. Future Boys Ultron. Steven tells people's fortunes at Funland. Last one out of Beach City. Steven, Pearl, and Amethyst attend a rock show. Onion Gang. Steven finds out about Onion's secret friends. Instead of Gem Harvest, it's Autumn Harvest. Steven's autumn visit to the barn brings a new stranger into his life.
Oh boy.
This arc.
This arc.
3 friends and a baby.
What? Okay, yeah.
During an outing to Ruby Tuesday, Sapphire shares a strange secret with Peridot and Amethyst.
What?
Yeah.
Steven's dream.
A strange dream prompts Steven to search for answers.
This feels so out of place.
Adventures in dimensional travel.
What?
3 surrogate mothers attempt to bring their interdimensional child home.
Okay.
Cosmic heist. After a sudden growth spurt, Puffy returns to the dimension the dimension that her mothers live in, but they may be in more danger than they realize.
What? Who?
All right. Steven and Jess are stranded on an island, and after Steven teleports, it's them in a panic. They must work with the natives to return home before Yeldia destroys Beach City.
Yeah, they got sent. And the finale of this arc.
Pokemon battle.
What?
Steven and friends assemble teams of Pokemon to stop Yeldia's rampage of legendary proportions.
What?
So I feel like it's worth mentioning that Puffy was a Solgaleo Lunala hybrid. Yeah, Sapphire found a Cosmog somehow, and yeah, that's why this arc. I don't understand.
Where did the? Huh?
And anyways, the new Crystal Gems became freedom fighters. Steven hears about Yeldia's attack from a different perspective. Hospital gloom.
Instead of storming the room.
Steven visits Yeldia in the hospital where he listens to stories about Pindia. Fairy Ronaldo. Ronaldo sets out to find all of the fairies in Beach City, but he only finds one.
Tiger Philanthropist.
And Steven returns to the ring to continue his pro wrestling odyssey.
Room for Ruby.
Leggy's boyfriend, Cinnabar, attempts to baby-proof the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lion 4 alternate ending. When Lion coughs up a magical key, Steven goes on a quest to discover what it unlocks.
Just as pointless as ever.
Dugout. Steven and Connie join Connie's father on a stakeout.
All right.
The good Lars. Steven and Lars and Sadie get invited to a party with the Cool Kids.
Okay.
The Intruder.
Oh no.
Oh, this arc! This arc! Why do we always say this? This is a weird fucking arc!
Someone broke into Paradox Lab.
The Intruder. Someone broke into Paradox Lab. But it wasn't Steven.
I like how that's just a normal thing that happens.
Because Steven does that all the time.
Paradox, lock the door.
Oh god, it's someone other than Steven this time!
Paradox, lock the door.
Paradox,
How a
please
fucking
lock
password.
the fucking door!
Put a password on it. What the fuck?
Next episode, okay, what was the Intruder instead?
Instead of Are You My Dad?
I Am My Mom became wooden macaroni spoons. Bludia's youngest child is somehow able to control Paradox's cousin by uttering a strange phrase.
What? What?
Yeah, you see, Aquamarine stole Paradox mind control ray that I don't know why she has. And it's activated using the phrase wooden macaroni spoon.
Why did she use that for?
I don't know what she was using that for.
Oh boy.
Stuck together. What? Stuck together. Aquamarine makes Topaz kidnap and sit on Lars for her own amusement.
Why do we have to drag Lars into this?
Why did Lars get kidnapped and sat on? I don't understand.
We really had to make this try and be accurate to this arc.
I like the idea that Aquamarine just likes watching Lars get sat on. What the fuck? The trial. Bludia puts her daughter on trial after discovering her cruel and unusual habits.
Yeah, like that.
Lars and the Misfits. Steven helps Lars make new friends. This is off colors.
Lars's head.
Lars' head became Day of the Living Lars. Steven and Peridot discuss how they will introduce the newly reanimated Lars to society. Oh yeah, Lars got hit by a car. Lars got hit by a car trying to save Pad Paracha. He did save her, but he died. So.
And then,
and Steven reanimated him with fairy magic. Dewey wins. Steven helps Mayor Dewey run a difficult campaign. Family vacation. Greg and the Gems take Steven on vacation to help him relax.
I guess after that, I think he said he stayed up. He did. Yes, yeah. The campaign was stressful.
Also, he
needed a break. Yep, yeah. We just, if you noticed, if we completely remove, if we remove the angst with Connie.
Yeah.
All right.
Because that was silly in the first place.
Off air.
What was this one instead of?
Instead of raising the barn.
Raising the barn. Off air. Lapis decides that she needs some time to herself. Meanwhile, Peridot has to comfort a devastated fan. That's where Squaredot comes in. She's just a fan of Peridot's show here.
Yeah.
And she's upset that the show got canceled.
Tactical assault.
Upon being thrown into jail, Aquamarine seeks to dethrone the most respected and feared inmate in the complex, Salt.
Okay, so
she goes
like back
through
to the kindergarten.
She goes like through a physical like a fighting tournament. Yeah, somehow Salt owns the whole prison. Like she overthrew the guards and shit. You know, she this is her domain now.
If you clear her trial,
you can own anything that she hasn't claimed on her own in the list, and she didn't claim the prison as her own. So now Aquamarine's in charge.
No, I didn't make a typo with that.
Tactical assault, and it's salt instead of yeah.
Sadie Killer.
Steven and the cool kids start a band, but they have trouble finding their sound. Instead of Kevin Party, we have Kevin Robbery. After getting a little too obsessed with the cartoon known as Detective Bob, Steven accuses Kevin of robbing a jewelry store on the grounds that he's an awful person in general.
Okay, I need to describe the plot of this episode.
So, Steven watches Detective Bob and then wants to be a Detective Bob himself. I want to be a Detective Bob! And
that did not sound like Steven.
I know. And then,
he saw Kevin with a...
walk out of a mall with a diamond. So he chased Kevin down to his house. Broke his door. Broke his fucking door down. Took the diamond. Returned to the mall. Gave it
to the cashier.
And the cashier was like, "He bought this."
They showed him the receipt.
He didn't steal that. And Steven just broke into someone's house.
Even worse. The worst part,
it was an anniversary gift for Jamie. Yeah, because Amy was also a canon ship of this.
Yep, Steven suddenly felt bad.
Steven felt bad now because
he just took someone's anniversary.
And Steven blocked and Steven is now not allowed to watch Detective Bob.
Because oh my god,
what a bad influence apparently.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Lars of the Stars. Steven takes Lars and his friends on a space adventure with Peridot's supervision.
You see that?
Yeah, we had to put Peridot in there.
Amusement park.
Yeah.
So Jungle Moon.
Steven and Peridot crash land in an overgrown amusement park, but they seem to recognize a few of the people involved with the park's creation. And so yeah, it was a park created by the Diamonds. I don't know why they created
a park on a fucking moon.
Well, White Diamond's an alien, so
I
almost called her an anime.
No. A moon's no, your mother and mine.
All right, Steven takes Garnet to meet some of his new friends. The Big Show. Even shoots a documentary that follows a local band as they get their first big break. Pool hopping. Peridot and Steven explore the most unlikely timelines of
literally this time.
They're looking at alternate universes now.
Wow, how meta.
Yeah. Letters to Lars. Steven writes out the latest news of Beach City.
Yep.
Can't go back. Peridot and Steven attempt to track down Lapis after not hearing from her in a while. Rose-tinted glasses instead of a single pale rose. Steven sneaks into Pearl's mind to get some answers. Now we're only falling apart. Pearl tells a story. This time it's a story about how Pindia felt outcasted by the other Diamonds, so she created a clone of herself.
She became in Pearl's OC.
Yeah, she used some transformation magic to become Pearl's OC and create a clone of her old body that she killed and left the corpse laying there.
Yes, I'm not kidding.
What's your problem? Yeah, that's a good question. Amethyst convinces Steven to take a day off for himself. Ruby Rider. Ruby goes on an adventure.
I don't know where
she just wants to be a cowboy. Can she not be a cowboy?
I don't know, she just suddenly wanted to be a cowboy. Maid of honor.
Steven decides to indulge Bismuth's interest in RPGs.
Yeah, because the thing is the whole wedding thing in plot doesn't really work.
Since Ruby and Sapphire were already married. Why are you flapping your lips like that?
I don't know. So we decided to make our own
arc. Reunited. Steven brings everyone together for a special reunion.
Oh, time for the finale.
Legs from here to Disney World. Steven goes on a trip with some of his stranger relatives. So yeah, we introduced the male Diamonds. There was
one of them was actually a main character.
Aurelia, Blue Diamond's ex, ex, and the Dwarf King.
He's the father of too many children.
Yeah. And
there's I think there's also
there is Bladia. Yeah, it's the first 3 letters.
Gladia.
Which is Black Diamond, is a
demon
demon pirate.
Gradia.
Who is masochist.
Some kind of thing.
We might link the canon designs for these 4 diamonds. I'm sorry for stealing your OCs for this.
It's Brown Odia.
Brodia.
He was just a normal
He's
guy.
a normal human. He's insecure about like how Pindia was.
Yeah, and that's the male diamond authority.
And you see, Blatty and Whitty. They have a feud that goes way back, apparently.
Yeah, okay.
Stuck in a box.
What?
Steven gets left in a porta potty after failing to stop an argument. Oh yeah, Whitty just sticks him in a porta potty and doesn't tell anyone.
Escapism.
Brody leaves the group in the middle of the night to free Steven from his stinky prison. Good on Brody. Change your mind. Steven is caught in the crossfire of an all-out brawl.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, things get physical between Whitty and Blatty.
And, well, that's where the series ended.
Yeah. There was the scrapped movie. Okay, we're doing a video.
I'm sorry.
The scrap movie. Steve even accepts an invitation from a washed-out street performer that apparently has beef with his mom.
Yeah, I think it's...
So Spinel was a toy that was brought to life by Ipindia.
And then just forgotten.
Yeah, they're just forgotten. And so now she's looking for a purpose in life as a street performer.
Thing is, we were gonna do this, but I just felt like, does this really warrant being a movie? Or anything does this really sound interesting?
I don't know.
And well, then there
extras. Nothing below this correlates with an actual episode, and they just exist on their own. All right. The Yellow Devil. Peridot is harassed by a demon in her sleep. Yeah, Bill Cipher's here, and he's attacking Peridot.
He's attacking her. Yeah.
He's attacking Peridot. A bad time. Peridot is visited by another demon in her sleep. This one is somehow more sadistic than the previous one. It was my OC. Bill's grandfather clock.
Well, Bill was as old as time.
Yeah, I don't know how that makes sense.
I mean, what, huh?
This guy's older than time, I guess.
A surreal square.
Peridot is visited by one more demon in her sleep, but this one would rather embarrass her than disturb her.
Tad Strange.
Yes, the other Tad Strange, the dream demon that everyone speculated existed.
Yeah.
Helicopter ride. Pearl takes Yelper on another helicopter trip, but this time she has much more sinister motivations. You see, Pearl was possessed by Bill. And, she started turning everyone into pigs with penises for heads. Starting the pig penis apocalypse. And then Kirby showed up.
What?
Inhaled one and became Penis Kirby and jizzed all over everything and became to save things. And then there was a post-credit scene with Rick and Morty in space, and they saw a giant penis Kirby flying through space. Yeah,
Oh God, we're not.
What the fuck was this episode?
All right.
Next, anyways, on a less curse note, we have Sea Green Serenade. Lapis and Peridot celebrate Valentine's Day together.
Ah, of course I did this.
Yeah. March 12th.
What?
Steven sets out to discover why so many of his friends were born on March 12th.
What?
It's because we're using rape as a plot device, obviously. Flowey just, Flowey is a rapist.
What? That is so fucking...
The next episode is Pushing Up Daisy. Peridot offers to raise Yaldiga's new child. What the fuck is this?
What?
I hate this.
I hate that. We never saw her again.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Heartless Darkness. Peridot attempts to clone herself, but Steven's meddling causes it to go wrong. Black Peridot exists and has no emotions.
Edgy.
Yeah. All right, The Bet. Peridot and Pearl switched houses for a week, but Peridot is having trouble keeping up with Amethyst.
Yeah, that's. Yeah,
You see, this is created out of a shipping war because of Noah.
Yep.
Yeah, Noah's like, you see, Pearl Lapis is a stupid ship,
Pearl
and La Pearl is a stupid ship, and so is Amethyst because should always be Amethyst.
That was not.
That was you.
No,
that was you.
No, that was him.
That was you.
No.
Don't project your responsibility away from yourself.
No, yeah, you might have noticed. Yeah, since we didn't even do.
We didn't do Future because this idea the series
whole,
was done before Future
and the
was
thing
things.
I just didn't. We thought about trying ways to revive.
But I didn't know how to go about it.
Future involves of Steven and Steven's like declining health and unstable powers.
Or that I don't know how to handle that in this Soldier universe.
Also, especially the fact that Connie's not even a main character.
Instead, Peridot's a main character.
or it's just that we didn't know how it would even work.
Ed, is there anything else you want to talk about? Because we just already listed all the stuff.
Thank God, this is just fucking weird. There's some other characteristics, other traits of this universe.
Okay, stand up. I'm gonna set this down on my bed. All right.
So I guess some.
Well, why don't we discuss some other stuff in this universe?
So, well, I think I went over. Yeah, Steven is in his half a fairy.
Yeah. All of the pearls are Whittia's children,
and the thing is, Whittia has
is an alien queen and gives birth every day.
Well, has something else. Well, we learned how. Well, later retcon was made.
What was it that
about the clam?
Yeah, about
the shell.
About Shell.
So, was the one
from Future, or who you see? Shell is like. I mean, I guess Whittia enslaved her or something.
I don't know.
She's like a reproductive alien queen. In Whittia's the political queen.
I guess. Yeah, she gives birth every day.
Yeah, like every day. To fully grown pearls. Oh. And Whittia sells them as slaves. Yeah. As if you thought there weren't enough disturbing topics in this alternate universe.
No.
Yeah, Vinny, it's bad.
Yeah. I think, yeah. Okay, so, yeah. Ruby it comes from a family of dwarves. Including in the aforementioned and Red Diamond, and
Amethyst and Jasper are half dwarfs.
Half dwarfs Amethyst is half Cyclops.
Amethyst is half Cyclops, but her dwarf genes are more dominant, so she has two eyes, like a dwarf.
Yeah. And Jasper's half fairy as well.
Mm-hmm.
Jasper's half is a fairy dwarf.
Yeah.
God, what the hell did you do to Jasper?
Why? What was Jasper in this alternate universe? She was so cursed.
She was so cursed. Yeah, Peridot, we actually had a lot of trouble deciding what the hell she
I don't know, what is she? Yokai, Goblin, and Elf, Irish,
what, Canadian? And I don't fucking. Okay, she's just a she's just a little goblin.
Yes. Yeah. And she doesn't give much XP, so don't kill her.
Yeah. Okay. What? Yeah. Garnet is half dwarf, half Cyclops. Emerald. Two of them.
What are they?
I think they're both elves.
Yeah, they're both elves. The emeralds are elves.
God knows how many characters we pulled, we made up for this one.
Yeah.
we stole Did You Know Steven Universe's Topaz,
Yes, in addition to Canon Topaz.
as we had our own citrine.
Yeah.
And I think they were all relatives of Peridot.
Yeah. Yeah, all the yellow gems were Peridot's relatives.
Okay. We had. It was, I think. Good God, you're gonna describe what resulted in Yodia going to the hospital.
Oh, right. Steven, kind of, I don't remember exactly what happened, but yeah, her skull was broken open. So she was in the hospital. And I tried to sing when doing a Steven impression, and it was really bad.
It was really cringe.
I don't remember I don't remember the lyrics, but it was bad.
It was really cringe, and just no. After that, Yodia isolated herself.
Yeah, she became a recluse.
It was it never left the house.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, there's just so much cursed shit that that happened here.
Yeah.
You're in a very, there was a whole lot of stupid angst, right?
Yeah.
A lot of stupid angst with that, and I really didn't understand how this shit worked.
Yeah.
Why did we come up with
Stupid angst and sensitive topics.
Pig penis apocalypse?
Yeah, that. Crazy crossovers. Oh, we didn't even talk about our crossover series. That's
that's a story.
topic for another
That's a story
day.
for another day.
Maybe on the anniversary of Gravity Falls, which is
Perfect.
pretty soon. So.
Honestly, I could go on about sci-fi, but
Do you really want to hear more of this?
no, it's just a cringy old series. Is Alex and I thought of.
And we felt like we had to get this off our chest and share this with the world because this whole thing is a huge mess and it's so cursed. It's just, oh no, and yeah, I don't know what else to say.
Anyways,
So.
I'm Nozeren.
And I'm Amory, and bonjour, my wonderful viewers. See you in the next video. Yeet!